Welcome to beautiful Polk County, Florida for the Kegel World Ranking Masters Men's and Women's Championship. I'm John Pelkey, happy to be with you and happy to be with 13-time Pro Bowling champion Randy Peterson. Randy, a truly international event.
It really is, John, and what I've learned from this event this week is that the world is catching up, and they're catching up in a big hurry. These players are just as talented as any of the Pro Bowlers that I see on a weekly basis. They're not only here to bowl well, they're here to be heard.
And Del Warren, two-time Pro Bowling champion and vice president of the Kegel Training Center, a unique facility for a very unique event.
Absolutely. This is the only facility in the world that I know of that has computer-aided tracking system throughout the entire bowling center, which allows us to log and gather as much data as we can for every shot thrown during the tournament.
It's going to be very, very exciting. It's the Men's and Women's Championship of the Kegel World Ranking Masters coming your way.
The Kegel World Ranking Masters Championships, brought to you by Best Western Admirals Inn.
Welcome back to Polk County, Florida, the Kegel Training Center for the Kegel World Ranking Masters Women's Finals between DIANDRA ASBATY of the United States and ZARA Glover of England. John Pelkey, Randy Peterson, Del Warren with you, about ready to get started with this championship match. And Randy, one of the great things about this event is it is not played according to the specifications most bowlers are used to.
Well, most bowlers are used to the lanes being oiled equally, both left and right lanes. However, not the case here. The left lane is 44 feet in length, the right lane 34 feet in length. And DIANDRA has chosen to start the match and start on the left lane. She is the higher seed. Keep in mind that both of the oil patterns are USBC sport compliant, meaning they meet all the specifications of USBC. That's a 3-to-1 ratio. It can't be more than 3 parts in the middle part of the lane to the 1 part to the outside part of the lane.
DIANDRA, no problem picking up her spare. And Del, what we're going to see here today, technologically speaking, is as advanced as anything you'll find in bowling.
It sure is. We're evaluating all the shots on the computer-aided tracking system. 5 sensors down the lane that picks up launch angle, ball speed, axis rotation. Every shot the players will be throwing.
All right, this is ZARA Glover of England, the 2005 European Masters champion, among others. We would go through all of her credits, but I don't know that we have the time. Very accomplished.
Ooh.
Now, I don't mean to be a novice at this, but I would think that would be a tough spare to pick up.
Well, it is. It's the Pocket 710. It's only been made 3 times in the history of professional bowling on TV in the States. But I got to tell you, in my opinion, the Pocket 710 is the worst break in bowling because it looks like a pretty good shot, Del.
Great shot. Could have easily been a strike this week. As a matter of fact, we saw very few of those types of breaks. The carry all week has been outstanding due to, again, part of the uniqueness of the training center. So that is truly a pretty bad break.
All right. No pun intended. There's DIANDRA coming off the spare in the first frame. And improving upon her first roll.
I'm going to go get some coffee to go with that sweet roll that DIANDRA just threw out there.
That was a great shot.
A little early momentum for DIANDRA.
And anytime your opponent gets a bad break and has an open frame, you want to just jump all over that, and that's exactly what DIANDRA has done.
So ZARA now off the 9-pin first frame, looks to rebound. Not a bad way to do it.
Nice comeback there. And Del, talk a little bit about the oil patterns, the long pattern, how the players played the long pattern all week long.
Yeah, they definitely played a different part of the lane. The long pattern tends to promote you to move on the inside lane or towards the head pin. And most of the players have been playing, started off somewhere between the third and the fourth arrow, and as the games progress, migrating towards the fourth arrow.
Another strike for DIANDRA. So the important thing for viewers to remember is that these lanes are ever changing throughout this game.
And as you can see here, Randy, she hit 22 board at the arrows, which is actually a little bit deeper than they played all week when they started.
50 bowlers from 21 countries started 5 days ago in search of the World Ranking Masters Championship. 2 women and 2 men